Hello SkyTubers. In today's video we gonna see my last achievement, or you can say objectives completed by week 11. If you watch the videos from weeks you'll find different guides, objectives, how I reached to current state. Also I will present to you some of the drops I made in game in the last 10 days and my pattern of silver income. Let's get started. As mentioned in week 10, I will be showcasing my CS12 gear. I invested a significant amount of time and successfully reached CS12 on all items. Since the Kirans were obtained through the daily login event, my investment was focused exclusively on combination materials and advanced protection scrolls to prevent reinforcement downgrades once reaching 132%. In addition, by consistently participating in events and daily logins, I acquired refined stones that allowed all gear pieces to reach refined levels between RF7 and RF10. As you can see, my HP has increased by approximately 20,000, making it much more manageable to participate in wars and withstand normal attacks without being eliminated quickly. I also managed to enhance my entire gear set with 400 attribute points per socket. This improvement significantly increases the damage I can deal to weaker opponents while also making damage taken from top-tier players more noticeable, reflecting the current balance at higher levels of play. To further enhance my critical defense, I prioritized upgrading a cape to refine level 10 as my first refinement. At the current stage of the game, while this cape is not considered top tier, it can still be extremely valuable and may save you multiple times from critical hits. Silver income. I am still focusing on farming PVM letters using 2 characters. This approach is highly efficient and allows my characters to continue generating silver even when I am away from the computer. In addition, the fortress map further increased my silver income through expansion elixirs. Due to the high demand for expansion elixirs, their prices currently start at around 1 billion silver and can go even higher. This significantly boosted my income whenever I was actively playing, enabling me to progress at a faster pace. Furthermore, I began participating in wars. By my 4th war, I managed to obtain an H-stone, which sold quickly for 35 billion silver. Overall, this made the week very productive, with a total silver income of approximately 60 to 70 billion. Please note that your income is strongly influenced by both the time you invest and your level of in-game activity. As mentioned previously, focusing on farming PVM letters or running the fortress map for expansion elixirs are effective ways to generate silver. Remaining AFK in town only produces capsule points, whereas active gameplay significantly boosts your silver income. Without clear objectives, efficient progression becomes increasingly difficult. You can now see my war statistics while using a health and critical attack mount. My current objective is to reach approximately 45,000 damage. Based on my testing so far, I am capable of defeating most players. However, when facing top-tier opponents, achieving the highest possible damage is essential to secure a kill. My critical rate and hit rate are also in a solid position, allowing me to land critical hits on all players, even those using high-quality capes. That said, I still need to further improve my critical defense to reduce how quickly I receive critical hits. I've included several kill and death examples so you can clearly see the damage output achieved by the character. Finally, don't leave, I'll also be sharing advice on how this character can perform effectively in the mandate event. In PvP, a properly optimized gear and stat build is capable of dealing between 125,000 and 155,000 damage with relative ease. Since the maximum health a character can typically reach in war is approximately 142,000 to 145,000 HP, the primary focus is to push damage output to around 160,000 in order to reliably eliminate opponents. As you can see, I also place strong emphasis on team-based play, coordinating positioning and movement to avoid incoming damage and reduce unnecessary hits. In terms of survivability, the current gear setup does not yet offer optimal protection, and as a result, I am still experiencing a noticeable number of deaths during PvP encounters. Certain hits, especially from highly optimized or top-tier players, can be difficult to withstand with this build. However, this is part of the natural progression at this stage of the game and highlights clear areas for future improvement. Ultimately, the fun factor and sense of progression outweigh the current weaknesses. With continued optimization, better defensive stats, and further refinements, survivability will improve over time. For now, the balance between challenge, enjoyment, and attainable progress makes the experience worthwhile and motivating to continue pushing forward. In the Mandate event, which provides a substantial amount of contribution points, I have consistently been able to achieve Rank 1, Rank 2, or Rank 3 placements. This has significantly boosted my contribution point income. Even in situations where participation is lower and the event is not fully populated, the rewards remain quite substantial. These contribution points will allow me to progress further along the progression guide by unlocking a title that provides approximately a 5% damage increase, along with additional health stats. By following this approach, I can avoid investing large amounts of silver into purchasing contribution points and instead focus on crafting the title through active gameplay. This strategy supports steady progression while keeping silver investments efficient and sustainable. In conclusion, regarding the build and item progression, the total investment up to this point is approximately 500 billion silver. In terms of G-coins, this would equate to roughly $360, based on a conversion rate of 1 G-coin to 14 million silver. Ultimately, how you approach the game depends on your personal playstyle, whether you choose to invest heavily to reach this level of progression more quickly, or focus primarily on farming and gradual growth. I'd be interested to hear your thoughts, so feel free to share your opinions in the comments section below. And for those who made it to the end of the video, in your opinion, is 12 Sky 2 worth playing today?